Kate Stromakova is a Ukrainian-born artist and filmmaker that currently lives in New York City. So, Kate, I'm curious to hear about all your work. Just tell us about yourself and what brought you to do what you're doing right now.
Hi, Jane. Thank you for having me. I'm a fine art photographer and filmmaker. I graduated from Art Academy in Kharkiv, Ukraine, where my favorite professors were Mr. Igor Yeroshenko and Mrs. Oksana Kononenko. And after graduation, I've been working a lot with film photography and movies, and I've been showcase my movie quality artworks all around. And also for the last 10 years, I've been living in Kiev, where I am co-owner and creative director at the production company Paragon Progency, altogether with executive producer Mr. Kirill Pasichnuk. So we work with advertisement, and we're creating content of any quality, video content and animation, 3D animation, AI, 2D, anything you want actually in this field. So one of our main clients is Epicenter, who is the biggest retailer in Ukraine. And also we work a lot with nonprofit organizations like Tabletochki. Recently we created for them a new campaign to tell more about how they help kids to beat cancer actually. And I want to thank my team like Dmitro Tarusov and Olga Malukina, with whom we all working together, and especially Kirill Pasichnuk. And I've been I also had a lot of support from my family, from my mom, Olga, and my dad, and my sister, Anna. So it was
And you recently did a project in Central Park, Ladders.
Yes.
Explain that.
Yeah, so Ladders stands there for Ukraine. And the main idea behind this project is to remind everybody that there is still an ongoing war in the middle of Europe, in Ukraine, because they're still bombing Ukraine daily. And unfortunately, I need to pray for my family's safety every day still. I've been lucky enough to work on this project together with Becca Museum, and special thanks to director of the museum, Shada Bagatoria. And I appreciate his help. And yes, we actually raised a lot of attention to the project. We wrapped the whole Central Park with these yellow letters and take pictures of it.
And you've also been asked to work with celebrities like New York City Mayor Eric Adams and John Malkovich. So what was that like?
That was actually, thank you for asking, that was absolutely amazing. It was really very nice to meet in person Mayor Adams, and he was really very nice and easy to work with. Mayor Adams was given a speech at the Harvard Club, and I was asked to come and take his portraits. His team was very, very supportive, so it was really very nice to take his portraits. And and to meet John Malkovich, it was a movie quality moment of my life. I took his portraits back to Ukraine inside of the National Opera House in Kiev. And it was very special to take his portrait.
Yeah, that's nice. So, and you're working on a Ukrainian film movement in New York. So explain, where are you in that process?
Yes, thank you very much for asking. So actually, this movement requires us to start this new production company. The name of this production company is Vivtorok, and we're gonna produce feature movies from all over the world. The main idea is to tell as much news stories as possible. All of those stories gonna be diverse and original, and of course there's a special place for Ukrainian culture in this whole thing. Right now we're actually working on an amazing project. It's going to be a feature movie about Mykola Lysenko and Emily Roblin. And Mykola Lysenko is a very well-known composer, and Emily Roblin is extremely
Roebling of the bridges, right?
Absolutely, yes. And she's the woman behind the Brooklyn Bridge.
Right.
And without this woman engineer, it was impossible, actually.
I love it. My kids learned about her in elementary school. So
and it's amazing, yes. And her story is so unique, and the whole family story is so unique. I am absolutely admire her as a woman character, and it's a very tricky and interesting moment how they met and how they crossed with Mykola Lysenko, who is Ukrainian-born composer. So you're gonna see more about it, a little bit,
I would love to see it. Please let us know. When do you think that might be out? Any idea?
We'll see. No. I'm not ready to tell that, but we're on the very active pre-production stage right now, and we're working very actively on this project, particularly with Vivtorok company. Yes.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
We're praying for your family in Ukraine.
Thank you.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me again, and thank you for supporting Ukraine, Jane. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks. You.